Hello, I'm Tom. I'm the author of the book, The Illusion of Death. The book centers on the notion that the human body, and indeed everything else in the material world, is an illusion. It's in that understanding, that claim, that we find the workings of the mind-body complex, the power of human intent. We discover who we are and what death is all about. The book draws heavily from the non-canonical Gospel of Thomas, and it is a blatant challenge to Western religion. So, illusion. So what do we mean by illusion? The cloud that you see in the sky is an illusion. Yes, it's real, but it is a conditioned real. And that condition is the humidity in the air. Take away the humidity, the cloud vanishes. It was an illusion. Now, the same thing can be said about the human body. The human body is very, very real, but it too is a conditioned real. And what is that condition? That condition is your intent to have a material existence. And if you could withdraw that intent to have a material existence, then your body would vanish. It would go from something that is obvious, tangible, and understandable to something that is subtle, intangible, and inexplicable. In other words, it would go from something that is material in nature to something that is spiritual in nature. Now, how do I know this? How do I know that happens? Well, there are several reasons, but one of them is the number of many cases that we have of simple-minded people who made their bodies go from the material to the spiritual by not intending to have a material existence. It's been going on for thousands of years, and it is happening today. The intent to not have a material existence manifests itself in their practice as selflessness, the cessation of attention to self. Now, by far, most of these cases take place in the Buddhist culture in the country of Tibet. But there is one notable exception, and that is in Jesus' resurrection. And while the Gospels tell us that his entombed body took on new life and somehow exited the tomb, the research on the Shroud of Turin, his actual burial cloth, tells us a very, very different story. His body went from the material to the spiritual, just like those of the Tibetan Buddhists. And here's the thing. That which happened to him on the first Easter Sunday is within the capability of every living human being who is willing to deny their very biological design and intend to not have a material existence. Now, this duality, this material and spiritual, is well known. It's called the principle of duality of matter, and we've known it for a long, long time. All matter has a dual nature. However, we've always looked upon it as a novelty of the atomic world. My book takes truth out of the closet and demonstrates that matter duality does in fact exist in the real day-to-day world. Now, religion and science will adamantly deny what I'm telling you, even though the weight of observation, experience, and science is on my side. When you read the book, you'll be both troubled and you'll be amazed. You'll be troubled because you will come to understand that religion and science has knowingly misled you for all these years. You will be amazed because you will come to understand who you are and the awesome power of your intent. And when you understand that, then death will be an illusion for you. Thank you for listening, and as always, God bless.